A lot of things has happened in the Beach Boys world since I made my last video. And I'm really sorry for that. I always promise to keep you updated a lot more often, but as you know, life gets in the way. Let's get into the news. First of all, the Beach Boys, Grammy Salutes Beach Boys, you know, that tribute show aired, and I haven't seen that. I wanted to see it, I still wanted to see it, but I haven't figured out the way to watch it in Finland. I believe it should be on Paramount Plus, but there's an issue because Paramount Plus doesn't exist in Finland. It used to, but now it's developed into this thing called Showtime, whatever app it was, like Sky Showtime, something like that, I'm not sure. And you need to have multiple accounts to local Finnish broadcasters and stuff like that to actually access that platform, and I don't want to do that, so I haven't been able to see it, but I would love to know if you saw it and what did you think about it. I saw obviously the photographs of Brian, Mike, Al, Bruce and David all together sitting on that balcony. I mean, they looked fabulous, and it made me so happy to see them together. And Brian looked great, and it was great to see him because he hasn't been in the public eye for quite some time, and it seems that he has retired from touring, which makes me sad, but at the same time, if it's his decision, I'm all up for it. But this video is actually about Mike's Beach Boys group. There is some huge news that broke up yesterday. Scott Totten and John Cowsill are apparently leaving the group, or left it already, for whatever reasons, I don't know. But Scott wrote a public Facebook post and Mike shared it, and they all thanked each other and so on. Well, anyway, Scott and John have both played on the Beach Boys band with Mike for over 20 years, I believe. And I've only seen Mike's group twice, 7 or 8 years ago, but obviously I've followed all the YouTube clips throughout the years and live concerts and recordings. And to be honest, Scott and John have both been the landmarks, like the greatest things on those shows. Really, they have been the show stealers for me, especially John. I think he has been probably the best drummer in the Beach Boys since Dennis. He really gets the groove, he really has that energy to pull it off, and I love his style, and he seems always such an great easygoing guy. And Scott obviously has been the musical director of the group, and his role within that whole band has been huge live, and it's hard to imagine Mike's band without them, which makes me wonder what's gonna happen to it. I guess they are touring right now because I have seen images of them on stage, but I'm not sure if they are having some sort of spring break as of now, but it seems like a weird decision for them to leave right in the middle of just before summer, because obviously Mike's group their schedule is filled throughout the year. They have a lot of shows coming up, and makes me wonder where's Mike gonna be able to find anybody even half as good as them. And it must be a difficult time for all of them to figure that out, and there must be a lot of things happening behind the scenes, but I would love to know more. And yeah, I'm sure we will know more what's going on in the near future. I hope that things are good anyhow, and there is no bad blood or any sort of arguments, but anybody can just think about it, what that might be about. I don't know, I don't have any insights, but if you know something that I don't know, I would love to hear it down in the comment section. And I'm kind of making this video first and foremost to just get to know what you guys think about this thing. because I didn't expect this. I really didn't. It came out of nowhere to me. I was always in the belief that it's gonna be Mike who's gonna be the one to just pull the plug, and it seemed that all the guys that he had in his group were very happy with that position and wanted to, you know, follow that path until basically forever, as it seems, or seemed, because they already had been in the group for so long. And yeah, it's definitely an end of an era for that live act, because it's gonna change the dynamics so much, and I hope that they are still able to maintain that high level of performance quality, but who knows. I guess we'll just, you know, have to wait and see what actually is going to happen. But anyhow, that's about it. This was just a fast video, little update. I asked, I think in the last video, if you would be interested in me continuing with the album review series. I'm right now around 65, I think, with the Beach Boys releases. I don't think anybody responded to that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that. I'm probably going to continue that review series at some point, but probably not right now, because it seems that people are just not that interested about it. I don't know. I have a lot of other video ideas as well, obviously, and I would like to expand slowly on other musical groups as well, but I do understand that the Beach Boys type of talking videos are pretty rare on YouTube, and I don't think it makes any difference for people, for you know, anybody to hear me talking about the Beatles or something like that. I don't think that anybody cares about that, because there's already thousands of YouTube channels that do that, and you know, I'm not that insightful in terms of groups like that. Well, the Beach Boys is very dear to me, and I love to talk about it. I love to share my thoughts on it always, even though I know that there are other guys who know much more about the insights and factual things and stuff like that. But I think my love for the group anyway and the music is so big that you know, I think it's valuable anyhow, even though I might not always have the best memory of the actual date stuffs, and you know, the when was this and that recorded, and with the names and all that stuff. But I just love to talk about this music. It means so much to me, so I think that's probably the power that keeps me running this channel, even though sometimes I tend to have way too long breaks between the videos. But anyhow, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.